Goodness comes and evil goes. Kimungo. Kimungo Ukombozi, Kimungo Ukombozi, Kimungo Ukombozi. Divine liberty, divine liberation, divine freedom, and all that will bring for African people wherever we happen to be on the face of this earth. Karibu, welcome once again, and we're going to get into another important subject today, and that subject is Omowale Malcolm X, Imani, faith in African parents. The ultimate divine is Parent Supreme. It is the Creator Supreme that brought forth the sacred universe and African souls as central in the sacred universe. The African is able, by extension, to be vessels of creation by bringing forth or facilitating the coming forth of new life. Young ones that in turn repeat the cycle generation to generation as the African continuum elevates and continues to rise into eternity. Parenthood becomes very special in African life. Parenthood with purpose, parenthood with mission, parenthood to develop, groom, nurture young ones into their optimal state of flourishing, so that they can fulfill their maximum potential and maximum capability as African souls. So parenthood is a role of nation. And when we see it as such, that is when we're able to ensure that we take the responsibility to develop ourselves in our African way, in our African fabric of life, to be the best of ourselves in order then that we can make manifest or help to make manifest the best in the African young. So we must have faith in our ability to parent our own young ones. We have a role and responsibility to be the best of ourselves in order to be an example for young ones that are around us, whether they have a direct biological connection or not. Parenthood in the holistic sense, in the progressive sense. So here are a few words from the great hero Omowale Malcolm X on the subject of African parenthood.
It is better for us to go to our own schools, and after we have a thorough knowledge of ourselves, of our own kind, and racial dignity has been instilled within us, then we can go to anyone's school and we'll still retain our race pride, our racial dignity, and we will be able to avoid the subservient inferiority complex that most Negroes have, or that is instilled within most Negroes who receive this sort of integrated education. And in our school, we never have any delinquency problems. We never have any dropouts. We never have any disrespect for authority or disrespect for parents. We don't have any kind of juvenile delinquency. All of the things that the regular school system is complaining about, we aren't plagued with those same problems in our own school.
So with those words from our great hero, let us be inspired enough. Let us be aware enough. Let us have motivation enough to cultivate ourselves in a rightful way, in a progressive way, in order to progress the lives of the young. Onward and upward in the thrust of African nation. So with that food for thought, and surely it is food for thought. Kimunga ukumbozi, kimunga ukumbozi, kimunga ukumbozi. Divine liberty, divine liberation, divine freedom, and all that that will bring for African people wherever we happen to be on the face of this earth.
The sun who has returned home, for Africans back on top. The sun who has returned home, for Africans back on top. The sun who has returned home, for Africans back on top. The sun who has returned home, for Africans back on top.